Good morning, everyone. Say good morning. Oh, it looks like we already have some chat room going on. So how's everyone doing this morning? So since we're already started, we might as well take a quick look at everyone's favorite company, Aurora Cannabis. So pre-market right now, Aurora Cannabis is 2.97% up, 3% on the grade. Can you guys hear me properly? Because I just adjusted my live stream. Let's make some money today. Yes. I'm going to read some of the chat room, see. Oh, wow. You guys have been chatting away. Kieran is going to the moon. Let's look at Kieran. They've been on fire lately, but I can't really look at their pre-market right now. But the Kieran has been on fire. Oh, wow. They went, I don't know if we're looking at the same Kieran, down 12.85% on Friday. Do you guys hear me properly, though? I got a leafy at 133. I like the company business. When do you guys think short sellers gonna hit marijuana stocks? Well, some short sellers are already hitting marijuana stocks. Like Andrew Left is shorting Kronos, which I don't blame him because I do think Kronos is overvalued. I'm right here, guys. He won't be here till 9 a.m. Hustler's worth the wait. He's an investment. Oh, you guys are amazing. Anyone know what's going on with this stream? My man is getting some coffee. I got some coffee real quick. Well, actually, it's chocolate milk. I don't drink coffee. Kronos to $50. There's no way Kronos is gonna hit that high. Okay, let's look at these companies real quick pre-market. So Aurora, I think Aurora's up 3% right now, pre-market. Yeah, Aurora is up 3.1% pre-market. So Aurora is gonna have a good morning. Let's look at Afria pre-market. Afria's up 5% pre-market. That's very good. Canopy is up 0.5%, so not too good. Let's see if we can look at Kronos pre-market right now. So it looks like we're having a nice green morning. Kronos pre-market. Kronos is currently up 3.65% pre-market. So all these companies are looking very good. Let's look at FANG stock real quick. FANG stocks. Let's look at Apple, because usually they determine the market as well. So Apple is only up 0.47%. Amazon is negative right now, 0.56%. Netflix is up 0.68%. And this is all pre-market, up 0.23% for Google. How's Facebook doing? I know Facebook had a nice run on Friday. Facebook is currently up 0.08% pre-market. I'm just gonna tune into the chat, see how you guys are doing. Wow, 45 people in the chat. Don't forget to leave me a like, guys. And I'm gonna try to catch up on all your requests. Namaste is in trouble. Is that gonna be a huge dump? We're gonna take a Namaste. I don't think there's pre-market for Namaste though. What is self-dealing? What is sorry, kind of blue to getting scammed, kind of new to getting scammed. Where'd you get scammed? I bought into the hook, line, and sinker. Sean will probably have to cut off his man bun while applying for the fry cook position. Who's that? It's true. Check it out. Okay, I'm just gonna tune into the bottom, see what you guys are up to. Namaste, sell Namaste. What do you think about Namaste? Let's look in Namaste. Honestly, I haven't stayed updated. I still own some Namaste shares. I've been swing trading and day trading Namaste, but they're not going to show a pre-market for Namaste. Namaste launches strategic review, announces termination of CEO Sean Dollinger. So their CEO is going to be terminated. This might be bad news for Namaste. Who knows? But there's no pre-market on Namaste right now. That's because I just want to keep an eye on Aurora Cannabis right now because they seem to be pushing forward pre-market. So Aurora Cannabis is currently up 3.1% pre-market. So it's looking good for the marijuana industry right now. Bid at 120. What do you think of FOT? PHOT. Let's take a look at them real quick. I just want to see what everyone's saying. What's up, Lucas? Yes, they are. I guess you guys are enjoying the chat. So let's look at PHOT. I don't think I have them on my watch list. PHOT. So you're talking about Grow Life. So they're currently a sub-penny stock. So that already makes it a little gamble. They're near the bottom of their 52-week range, which makes it a little bit less of a gamble, but it's kind of like catching a falling knife. Let's just look at their market cap real quick. Market cap 23 million shares. Wow, 3.5 billion. So that's a lot of shares for a sub penny stock. For a sub penny stock to have 3 billion stocks, that's I wouldn't gamble on that, especially because it's a sub penny stock, and the fact that they have so many shares outstanding, that's just not a company for me. But their price to revenue ratio 6.4, price to sales 9.7. That's not bad, but what really turns me off is those shares outstanding is 3.5 billion for a company that has a 23 million market cap. That's just something that I wouldn't invest, but who knows? It might continue to push forward. EMMBF. We could take a look at EMMBF real quick. I'm gonna try to read all your requests, all your comments real quick. You guys could suggest some new symbols, new companies. We could all look at them together. So EMMBF, they're near the top of their day range. Okay, let's see. They had a nice little run recently. So you're talking about Emblem Corp. They're at 127 right now. I mean, it's a kind of a coin toss. They could go up to past $2, or they could go back to 60 cents. So it's a 50-50 chance. Looking at their market cap, shares 122 million. That's not bad. Market cap 162 million. Also not too great, but their price to sales 80, price to revenue 37. It's not the greatest, and price to book is 3. It's kind of it's a penny stock. It's a coin toss. Alethea Strong, great company. Thanks for the info. SVVTF Holdings. Okay, let's try to look at that real quick. SVVTF Holdings. So you're talking about Tilt Holdings. I'm adding. That's a new company on my watch list right now. I never had them. So it's a fairly new IPO. It IPO'd on December according to these charts. They are near the top. Let's look at their market cap. 254 million shares outstanding, market cap 274. It's a fairly new IPO, so it's hard to tell right now. They could be pushing forward, they could be making a nice run, or they could go back down to their IPO, back to $1.40. It's but I'll definitely keep it on my watch list. T-God could be possibly. Let's see. I'm worried about Namaste shares today. Let's take a look at CBIS. CBIS. Let's look at them real quick. Cannabis Science. You guys are finding all these little gems, because one of these companies can blow up at any given moment. CBIS. Oh, 2.5 billion shares outstanding. I don't like when a penny stock has billions of shares outstanding. Market cap 126 million. It's not bad. Wow. Price to revenue 17,951. Price to sales 13,667. I don't think I've ever seen a company with that high of a price to revenue and a price to sales. Just by looking at these financials, I would not invest in this company. The fact that they have 2.5 billion shares outstanding, and the fact that they have, look at that price to revenue, 17,000, almost 18,000, and 13,000. That's I would definitely be very careful. But it is a penny stock, so it could continue to push forward, but it's just something that I would be very cautious of investing in. Boss just listed on the New York Stock Exchange last week. So if they're on the New York Stock Exchange, does that mean that they have a pre-market right now? Let's take a look at Boss at pre-market real quick. Is it the yield growth or Hugo Boss, or is it Global X funds? Nope, I don't see Boss on the New York Stock Exchange. I might have to go on yahoo.com to find them. But for now, let's take a look at this Boss. I don't know if this is the same company. Let's just keep looking at what you guys. My daughter went this weekend and says it's packed 24/7. Oh, Planet 13. I'm actually up fairly nice with Planet 13 right now. Let's see. I don't think there's a pre-market for Planet 13. Because they're not. Let's look at Planet 13 real quick. Yeah, there's no pre-market. But right now, if we look at their technical analysis, they are a buy, and a strong buy. And it is in Las Vegas. Honestly, I'm holding on to Planet 13 long term. I don't know exactly how many shares, but I do like Planet 13. Yeah, the PE ratio is too high for which one? Who are you talking about? Hot News, MXWL. Let's see what the Hot News MXWL. MXWL, Maxwell Technologies. Tesla to buy battery tech maker, Maxwell Technologies. That's actually some really good news. The fact that Tesla is going to be buying batteries from this tech maker. So let's look at their financials real quick right now. 45 million shares outstanding, 140 million market cap. Their price to revenue, price to book, price to sales, all at 1. That's really good. Look at the technical analysis. Buy, strong buy. I like this company so far. It's my favorite one of the ones that people mentioned so far. And they're they're up 52% pre-market right now. So Maxwell Technologies, they're up 52% pre-market, and it's because of that news. So whoever brought Maxwell Technologies up, thank you for that. That's a very good company, and they're killing it pre-market right now. 52% pre-market. They have a nice market cap, a nice amount of shares, only 45 million shares, and on top of that, their price to revenue, price to book, it's all amazing. I like it. So MXWL, that's a good company to add to your ticker symbol. I'm gonna just type it down right now because everyone should have this. And just because we brought it up does not mean you should invest in this company, but this is a very good company right now. I like MXWL. So MXWL, I just typed it in right now. Just take a look at it. Pre-market right now, MXWL is up 52% pre-market. And they have very good market cap. They have a small amount of shares, 45 million shares. And right now they're a buy and a strong buy. But just because I might just gamble with this company just a little, see if I could do a swing trade in the morning. I don't know. Whoever brought this up, thank you, because they're killing it. Yeah, but need to sell off before getting back into Africa. Did you talk about ACB? Yeah, we did talk about ACB, but we're gonna look at them right now. Aurora Cannabis is up 3% pre-market right now. We're gonna take a look at them again. So Aurora Cannabis right now, they are up 3.49%. So Aurora Cannabis keeps pushing forward pre-market. It looks like we're gonna have a good morning. But once again, I keep saying a good morning because we could easily start the morning off hot and end it cold. So we might have a nice push forward this morning, and then it might have a downfall near the end of the day, or we might just continue to push forward throughout the day. But as of now, Aurora is up 3.5% pre-market. Let's look at Afria. Afria is up 5.5% pre-market. Canopy is up 0.57%. So from these three companies, the company that's up the most right now is Afria. Let's look at Chronos real quick, see if we could look at them pre-market, which we should be able to. Chronos is currently up 3.8%. So it looks like we're going to have a very nice green morning. Yeah, Maxwell is killing it. Maxwell, ticker symbol MXWL, is up 52% pre-market. So you guys really need to add this company to your watch list. MXWL, I'm going to keep typing it. This company, I just read, well, I just kind of briefed it a little bit, but Tesla will be buying batteries from them. So this company right here, I'm gonna type it down so you guys have the ticker symbol. Like, I was gonna add an emoji, but it's taking too long. What did I do? Go back to keyboard. Did I type it down? But yeah, MXWL, that company is on fire right now. They're up 52%, probably going to be the hottest company for the day. And I just want to say thank you to whoever brought that up, because I didn't even have them on my watch list. 52% pre-market, 51.79. Now, just because they're on fire right now, I wouldn't recommend anyone buying it. Maybe wait for a decline, unless you're a swing trader, day trader, and you know when to cut your losses. So if you invest in this company and you see them go down 10% all of a sudden, then you can cut your losses. See, now pre-market, they're up 53%. There's a lot of volume right now with this company. Average volume 344,000. Actually, that's not even that much. 244 million. But yeah, this company is on fire right now. 51.7% pre-market. Let's see what you guys are saying. Maxwell high volume. 91K orders. Needs to sell off. Okay, Aurora Cannabis partner Radiant Technologies receives standard processing license. BYYI. Let's look at BYYING company. BYYING company. I don't know. Oh, why? Maybe I don't even have to type. Or did you meant to say Boeing company? What's the ticker symbol for that company? I can't find them unless you're talking about Boeing. Aurora Cannabis. Let's see what else you guys did you talk about. Yes, ACB is up 3.5% pre-market. GBHPF. Let's take a look at them real quick. 13 minutes till the market's open, guys. GBHPF. Global Hemp Group. Oh, I like hemp companies. Hemp is going to be I think hemp is going to be a hot market. So market cap 16 million. I like that. It's a very small market cap because that means there's a lot of room for growth. Shares 183 million, and price to book 12. That's mediocre, but let's look at their charts right now, where they stand in their charts. Which this is a fairly old. I guess the 5-year shouldn't matter, but in the 1 year, they are very close to the bottom, and they do seem to be a very good swing trade company because they have a nice resistance at around 87 cents. Looks like, yeah, 87 cents, and they seem to top off at. No, they have a nice support at 87 cents and a resistance at around 13 cents. No, 8 cents. 8.87 cents is their support line, and their resistance seems to be at 13 cents. So this could be a nice little swing trade company, but it's a penny stock. At the end of the day, this is a high risk stock. Penny stocks are always high risk, but it is a hemp stock, so you could see this company blow up in the future because hemp will be a hot market. I'm just going to take a look at Aurora real quick, see if they're making any movements pre-market right now because they're up 3.5%. So Aurora Cannabis is currently up 3.37% pre-market. Afria seems to be on fire. Afria is up 5.5% pre-market. Canopy is up 0.86%, so not really a big mover right now, Canopy, but they're in the green. And pre-market, let's look at Cron real quick. Cron is up 3.94% pre-market, so looks like the marijuana sector is going to have a nice green morning today. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Go Aurora. Yeah, Aurora's doing good right now, but the big winner for today, MXWL. That company has just amazed me. I can't believe they're up 50% right now pre-market. Let's take another look at Maxwell Technologies. So Maxwell Technologies, they are currently up 51.79% pre-market. I might make a video on them today because that's just like, that's good news. Tesla to buy battery tech maker Maxwell Technologies for $218 million. So that's probably the main reason why they're up 51% today. That's great news for Maxwell Technologies. Yep, Tesla will buy Maxwell Technologies, and Maxwell Technologies is killing it pre-market right now. What do you think of Hexo? I actually own some Hexo shares. Surprisingly, it's one of my biggest positions. Let's look at Hexo pre-market. I'm glad you brought that up. Hexo's up 3% pre-market. So all these companies, we're all marijuana sector. We're gonna have a very good morning. I say a very good morning because we might have a bad afternoon, a bad evening, but in the morning it looks like we're gonna have a green morning right now. So Hexo, Aurora, Kronos, Afria, they're all up over 3%. Canopy's only up 0.7% in the morning. Yeah, Hexo is doing good this morning. Not as good as Maxwell Technologies though. I'm gonna keep writing this ticker symbol because I think you guys all need to keep an eye on this company right now because this company is on fire. Whoever brought this company up, I give you a lot of props. MXWL, add that ticker symbol to your watch list because they're going to be on fire this morning. There's a lot of volume, and Tesla is buying out that company. They're a battery maker company. I'm guessing they're a lithium company as well. So how about Planet 13? PE ratio is too high. Well, the PE ratio is too high for what, Bart? Yield growth is garbage. Hot news from Maxwell. Good morning, investing hustler. 82 watch, 2 likes. Don't be shy. Yeah, don't forget to leave me a like, guys. 100 people are watching right now. I think that's like the most I've ever had on my live stream. So nice to see everyone here this morning in the pre-market. 9 minutes till the market's open. Namaste is halted. Oh, I think the CEO is quitting or something like that. I'll have to touch up on that or check up on that. I won't be surprised to see 30 to 50 mil shares traded on Maxwell today. Yeah, Maxwell Technology is the hot stock for today. I'm gonna keep an eye on that company all day. I might even try to do a swing trade on them, but it might be at this point it might be too high because we might see a nice push forward in the morning and then a quick decline. I'm gonna see how high, because right now Maxwell Technologies is sitting at 307, but pre-market they're at 466. So we're gonna see them jump up to here. So usually after a nice spike like that, they might decline. So I might do a day trade with them, with a stop loss, like a 5 to 10% stop loss, just in case they have a quick decline right after. But Maxwell Technologies is up 52% pre-market. So the markets are opening in 8 minutes. I'm just gonna look at Aurora Cannabis real quick because everyone loves Aurora Cannabis. Aurora Cannabis is up 3.38% pre-market. Afria is on fire, 5.5% pre-market. Canopy is not doing so well, but up 0.75% pre-market. Let's look at Kronos real quick. Kronos is currently up. Let's look at Kronos. 4% pre-market. All these companies are doing good. We're gonna have a really good green morning, guys. I'm gonna look at the chat if you guys have any requests before the market opens. Kronos Hexo's up 3.2% pre-market. So Radiant Technologies. Let's look at RDDTF. Radiant Technologies real quick. RDDTF, Radiant Technologies. So if we look at, first let's look at the technical analysis. It's a sell, a strong sell, and a neutral. Let's look at the 1 minute. It's a sell, buy, strong buy in the 1 minute. Technical analysis, never gamble on technical analysis. Market cap 161 million, shares 260 million. It's fairly decent. Ooh, price to revenue 457, price to sales 471. So just by looking at their financials, it's not the greatest. But by looking at these charts, it's near the bottom. It seems to look like they're near the bottom. It's a risky company. Penny stocks are always risky. Financials aren't the greatest. I would say it's a coin toss for this one. Let's see what else. 103 people in my chat room. Thank you guys all for joining me today. Don't forget to leave me a like, guys. Leave me a like. Just quickly, just one little thumbs up. Let's see what else you guys have in store. Zyne up 13%. Let's look at Zyne. Zyne, Z-Y-N-E. And like, just because people are talking about these companies does not mean you should immediately invest in these companies. We're just here to look at new companies, new symbols, add them to our watch list. And if you want to invest in these companies, you guys should do your homework, do your due diligence. But yes, Zyne is up 15% pre-market. You guys are bringing out all these hot stocks. This is awesome. So far, Maxwell, MXWL, is up 52%, and Zyne, ZYNE, that's a pharmaceuticals company, is up 15%. So those are two hot companies in the pre-market right now. A-like has been left. BCCI, oh man, you guys are bringing so much debt with Tesla. Yeah, Tesla is buying Maxwell Technologies, so that's going to add to their debt. Let's look at BCCI before the markets open. 5 minutes till the market opens, guys. BCCI. Barista Coffee Company. I have never really looked at barista coffee companies, but hey, but they're up 13% pre-market. They are a penny stock, and they went up 40% on Friday. That's crazy. I would have never thought a coffee company would be on fire right now. As you can see here, I can't really look at their financials, but just by looking at this chart, look at that chart, man. Look how much they just shot up in the past week. That's just crazy. So I personally wouldn't invest into this company because they just went up way too much at this point. And you know what? You never. Well, I personally never want to chase a stock, because usually what I like to say and what most people know is what goes up must come down. Look at that. Look how far they push forward. They went from being a sub penny stock, from being 0.01 or below. They went from being 0.007, now being an 11-cent stock, a 10-cent stock. But they are currently killing a pre-market of 12%. Let's look at what else you guys have to say. The markets do open in 4 minutes. Check them out, and the current yield will drive higher. Check who out. Get in before the 19th of February. What company are you talking about, Vincent? BCCI, the coffee company. The stock was pumping on NFL apparently. Oh, I am long on Madman. Madman is pretty low, picked up 300. Let's take a look at Madman real quick. Markets do open up in 3 minutes. I'm going to look at Aurora one more time pre-market. Madman Enterprises, let's take a look at them real quick. Yeah, Madman is pretty low right now compared to these highs. I can't see a pre-market on them. $3.32. Let's look at their financials real quick. Market cap 1.49 billion. Still a fairly high market cap. 441 million shares outstanding. Price to sales 38. Price to book 13. It's not bad, but just by looking at these charts, they do seem to be fairly decent, especially since it's not near their 52-week highs. But markets are going to open soon. Let's look at Aurora real quick one more time. Aurora Cannabis pre-market right now. Aurora Cannabis is up 3.1%. So Aurora Cannabis is going to have a good morning. It looks like a good morning, but just because we're having a good morning doesn't mean we're going to be good throughout the day. Let's look at Afria. Afria is up 5.5%. Afria is going to have a good morning. Canopy is only up 0.65%, so that's probably because they already had such a nice run. Canopy is not really going to do a lot of movements in the morning. Let's look at Kronos real quick. Kronos is up 4.76, 4.9%. Let's look at Hexo. Hexo is currently up, let's look at Hexo real quick. Hexo is up 2.48%. So the marijuana industry is going to have a nice morning. Let's look at Maxwell Technology, which is going to be the hottest company in the morning right now. Maxwell Technologies. Everyone should add this ticker symbol to their watch list. MXWL. That's my alarm for the markets. The markets are going to open soon. Maxwell Technologies is up 51%. 51% in the pre-market for Maxwell Technologies. I'm just going to say, what about Curaleaf? We could look at them real quick before the markets close. Let's see if we have time. I mean, before the markets open. Curaleaf Holdings. I don't know if they have a pre-market, but they should. Pre-market Curaleaf is down 0.18%. It's not too bad. Market cap, I can't really look at their financials with tradingview.com. I would have to go on to Yahoo, but we barely have any time. I'm glad you guys all showed up. 101 people. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to add this to the MXWL. You guys have to add that to your watch list. They are on fire today. They're up 50% pre-market. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And tomorrow I'm going to try to do another pre-market live stream. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.